We left. Showing all shoes. Okay, we left. I think we left. Okay, we live.
Yo,
Let's see.
we live.
We is live.
Man, I was thinking about 2026, about energy. Um, I think where we at right now, the new currency is gonna be energy, yo.
The new currency is energy. We need
Yeah,
a name for these conversations. What are we gonna call these talks?
random high level thoughts or some random thoughts. Um, uh,
Mm, we need a name
uh,
for these conversations. The phone call.
yeah. Oh yeah. Remember you said yeah.
Welcome to the phone call. And what happens at the phone call is I'm talking to my real friends about real stuff, and we just happen to call. That's what it's given. Okay, so
Yeah.
proceed.
Yeah. So I was thinking about it, like 2026 energy is the new currency.
Ooh.
2026, like we so far away from like physical money and the dollar and people talk about 2025 we had a big scare where a lot of people did they lost jobs, all these different things was happening, right? And what I realized is that the people who survived mentally
Mm-hmm.
were the people who realized that the job was not the end all be all, right? The people who discovered that they had a superpower, those are the people who actually went on to do something that they wouldn't have done if they wouldn't have lost their job or if the government wouldn't have never shut down. They would have still been stuck. Actually, I wonder if we could do some research to see how many people birthed their dreams and their talents out of that government shutdown. Wouldn't that be some good data to find out?
You know why? Because sometimes birth comes from death.
Oh
Sometimes things
man.
have to die in order for you to birth new things. And in order for
Yeah.
you to have a rebirth, it might just gotta die. And death
Yes.
may look like loss of jobs, loss of opportunities, loss of business, but you really just walking into a rebirth.
Yep.
But that death has to make room for the blessing through that canal so that you can birth something fresh.
Exactly.
Tuh.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna dig deep. I'm gonna try to figure out how's this possible. I'm gonna dig deep. I want to really see, has anybody reported any stories on the good that came out of the government shutdown as it relates to them becoming unstuck.
Mm, that's
That's
good.
I'm going to dig through the internet. I want to see if there are any testimonies, any stories about people who scaled when the government shut down.
Hmm. That's
And I'm
good.
and I yeah, that's real deep because when you think about it, we see these reports, we look at blogs, we look at the news, and everything just seems like doomsday. But if you sit back and you look at it for what it really is, like you just said, sometimes these negative situations are really positive
Not
for
sometimes.
certain people.
There's always a positive that comes out of it. You just don't
Yeah.
see it when it's happening in real time.
Yeah, and for 2026, that's why we said energy is the new currency
So let me
because
ask you
people,
this: what's your New Year's resolution? What did you like?
um,
What are you hoping for 2026? Like, what have you made your mind up about that you're gonna do in 2026?
2026, I'm going to utilize my gift of understanding, um, whether it be given to the world, to my friends, to people I come across, to people who reach out to me. I'm going to focus on my gift of understanding. Get like because I'm really good with taking in. and giving solutions.
You know what you should do?
What?
You need to start a church for entrepreneurs. It's like
Oh man.
it's like a house of motivation, right? It's a
Uh huh.
place where y'all are not necessarily reading Bible scriptures, but every time you go, there's a different speaker and they're speaking about a specific topic. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you why you got superpower. Maybe a few years ago, I was gonna start this thing called Be Heard,
Mm-hmm.
and what there was a place for entrepreneurs to come and vent. But I
Mm-hmm.
didn't say it like the way you just said. I was just like, man, entrepreneurs need a place to come and vent.
Listen, it needs to be a church for entrepreneurs, right? So it's a
Mhm.
facility that you go to, right? And
Yeah.
every single Sunday, there is so there's somebody like you who is like the main host of this facility, right? But then every Sunday you bring different guest speakers, but guess who your guest speakers are? Different entrepreneurs. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Different people who have grown businesses, scaled businesses, been in the music
Pastor
industry.
P.
And listen, Pastor P, I would come and I would do like a session. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
so people come to this place so that they can get continued motivation on how to keep going and thriving in the very thing that it is that they're working on.
Mm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Oh man.
And it's every week at the same time. Every week at the same time.
Oh.
It's a house of fellowship, but it's not necessarily church, because what I realize is that times are changing. So people
Mhm.
still want to go to a place, but it needs to, entrepreneurs are at the forefront, right?
Yeah.
Everybody is an entrepreneur, whether they like to believe it or not. Even if you're
Yeah.
working for somebody else, if you're working for somebody, you still an entrepreneur. The only difference between you and me is that I got an LLC and you don't.
Yep.
You understand what I'm saying? Because the same thing
Exactly.
that you would be doing to help somebody else's business grow could be the same thing you could be doing to help your own business grow. So
Yep.
imagine if there was a place that you can go to every single week,
Oh man.
and every
Entrepreneurship was.
single week it's different topics. One week is a burnout. Another week is the theme of the sermon or whatever the speech is called, make up your mind.
So when
The
they
next
come to.
one is everybody can't go. The next one is who's an asset, who's a liability, and it's speaking on that specific subject. But guess what? I'm about to knock you out. Guess what we're going to do? All those people that speak, it's going to be recorded, and then there's going to be a YouTube page that lives with all of the videos. So not only can you go to this physical space, you can also
Mm.
go online and rewatch these videos all over again.
So when they come in, it'll be somebody that's giving a message. Are you tired?
Yes, but
Are you exhausted?
it's not like turn to First Corinthians. It's not like
Yeah.
it's not so much Bible.
Yeah.
It's more motivation. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? This is a house of motivation for
Yeah.
entrepreneurs. You understand what I'm
And
saying? And we're
Mhm.
bringing in entrepreneurs from around the world. So you're bringing in the creator of Mayel. You're bringing in the creator of Honey Pot. You're bringing in the creator of the Slutty Vegan. You're bringing in former singer Prophet Jones. You're bringing in people who have made impact in the world, and they get 15 minutes to say a speech on a specific topic.
mm,
Do you understand what I'm saying?
no,
So
I
this
get it.
becomes new church. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Mm, yeah. Because
what's the
listen,
name?
the
You need a
church,
name.
church is
And no,
a
I love
organ.
church. Church is great.
Yeah.
But this is
Let me
another
tell you.
vertical. This is a vertical for people who don't necessarily want to be in a church setting, but they want to go somewhere and get spiritual motivation.
Yes. It basically, what I was going to say is, church is a group of believers. This is a group of entrepreneurs who believe in something greater.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Keeping the fire burning for entrepreneurs.
Because the thing that separates an entrepreneur from being good to great is
Mm-hmm.
lack of motivation. You
Yeah.
don't even realize you as my friend. When I'm feeling tired and burnt out, I know that if I get on the phone with you, you're going to fire me up. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
So
yeah,
this
that's
is
my
the place.
natural.
This is the place that you go where you gonna get the fire that you need to put in your ass, so that you can
Yeah.
continue to go out in the world and be great as an entrepreneur.
Yeah. You know why? Let me tell you something. So you know how you know what your gift is. My gift, my energy stays up.
Mm-hmm.
Let me say this to you. What you saying is so real because I realize that most people don't quit, they get burnt out.
Of course, they get
Because
tired.
because because to be great, it takes so much positive energy.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're trying to be great, any piece of negativity can disrupt that. It could be the littlest thing take you off of your airplane. Because when you're going up, yo, you can't handle any bit of negativity. So you gotta stay in a place, you gotta stay motivated, you gotta stay excited, you gotta stay hydrated, you gotta stay, and basically your mind gotta stay in the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be mentally at a high. Because if you think about it, it's what did I say? Energy. It's all about energy.
Mm-hmm. It's all about energy. That's why it's important to make sure that you got the right people around you.
Yeah. Yeah,
You got to have the right people
people who are
around you.
not complainers,
Uh-huh.
people listen. Think about when I came down there. I said, "Yo, remember they had the little hiccup." I was like, "Oh, the train's going up the plane's going to Baltimore, BWI." And that's okay, great, whatever. We getting on the train. Problem solved. We getting home. It ain't about sitting around complaining. Yo, you remember when everything was crazy and you called the black car service and they drove y'all from Baltimore to Atlanta?
Mm-hmm.
And you made the best out of it. That's what I know is people who live in a positive space, they see everything positive. They don't, and if there's a problem, it's the solution and they live with it. Here's the difference between normal people and non-normal people. Normal people see a problem and they get lost in it. Exceptional people see a problem, they get in the problem and they move on from it.
Mm-hmm. That's a
They don't
fact.
they don't dwell in it. It was like, okay, cool. We can't get a flight to Dallas. We gonna drive.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna get there. We gonna get there, and then we'll deal with whatever. But we gotta get there.
I agree with that. You know what else? The other day, I was talking to Dora,
Hmm.
and we were talking about like how, oh, the anointed hustle. Somebody said call it the anointed hustle. I like that. T. Lachey. That's good. The anointed
That's crazy.
hustle. That's a great name. And this is, these conversations happen there. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? So now it doubles as a networking experience. You
Yeah.
go in there and you can get the fire that you need. And then hold up, turn it all the way up. This could be a place that also has the resources.
Yo, I'm
If you
done
need
with you.
funding, if you
Yeah.
need short-term funding, if you need investment, I'm talking about just like how at the church you go and get that little church meal, you're going to
Yeah.
get spiritually fed.
Yeah.
And then
Yes.
you're going to get what you need at the church. If you need investment, if you need partnership, if you need all of these things, it will be there.
Yeah. And listen, every now and then we'll bring in a pastor to come and pray over people's businesses.
No, the pastor is going to pray over people's business every time. So say it's on Tuesdays. Every Tuesdays, there's going to be a pastor that's going to pray. And then we're going to go into the program.
So the entrepreneurs can put like their needs into like write it down
But the
and put it
prayer
in.
is going to be tailored to entrepreneurs. You
Yes.
understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
man.
How I envision it is when you come into this house, right?
Uh-huh.
When you come into
Uh-huh.
this place, there's going to be a pastor that is going to pray everybody in, but they're praying about like, Lord, just bless these entrepreneurs. It's been a rough week for entrepreneurs. Business has dipped, but pray for them, cover them, keep them, whatever they're praying about for that week. And then the host is going to come in, welcome everybody, and introduce the speaker. So imagine it being keynote speaking, but it's like nobody's reading off a paper here. You talking from the heart and you get a specific topic. So like if you can invite, it's almost like TED Talk, but with a twist. You understand what I'm saying? But it's talking about motivation, and you're motivating people in the audience.
Yo, we'll have somebody come up and get their testimony.
Of
prior to coming there, be like, I was getting ready to shut my business
Yes.
down. And then someone said, hey, have you heard about such and such for entrepreneurs? And I said, you know what? I don't have nothing to lose, so I'm just going to come. And
Yeah.
when she came to that, it changed, it turned everything around.
I'm about to turn it all the way up. Guess what we're going to do too? Guess what we're going to do? You know how at church they give offering? We're going to do an offering for an
Oh,
entrepreneur every single week. So everybody in that room can do a round robin and donate to a business that is struggling, a business that needs to be saved. So not only are we motivating one another in this space, every single week a different business gets an opportunity to keep their doors open. That don't exist. It don't
no.
exist at
Man,
all.
that's some crazy stuff.
Yeah, it
No,
does
that
not
don't,
exist.
no,
Every
no.
week. Every week. Can you imagine every week a business gets an extra $5,000 or $10,000 to just keep going?
I mean, you know how
To
powerful that is?
to
Yeah, that's
just keep
powerful.
going? What?
Man,
And
that's
that
crazy.
business is going to get picked right then and there. Ain't no applications. Like you ain't got
No,
to wait.
on
There's
the
no
spot.
holding period. It's blessings on the spot.
Yeah, blessings on the spot.
That went right over your head. That's what it's given. What are we
Hey, yo,
talking
let me
about?
tell you.
Oh, somebody said the entrepreneur's altar. Oh, I like that. But that's
Mm,
what it's given. Every single week, a different entrepreneur get that. So obviously, 10% need to go to the house for operations, and then the rest
yep,
of that offering goes to that entrepreneur.
yep. Man, it's crazy because here's the thing that people don't think about. It's funny how in society things that have the most value we overlook. If entrepreneurs throw the towel in, we screwed.
Yeah, yeah,
You realize that, right?
of course.
If entrepreneurs throw the towel in, we're screwed.
Mm-hmm.
People don't look at it like that. They get so comfortable not realizing that Walmart was started by an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Apple, an entrepreneur. Amazon, an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
We Dell computer, an entrepreneur. Google, an entrepreneur. Facebook,
Yes.
all of these things that we use are back up from entrepreneurs.
Mm-hmm. That's why entrepreneurs are so necessary. So yesterday, I got awarded the Lifetime Achievement Award for the Black Chamber of
Hey,
Arizona.
let's give her a hand clap, y'all.
Oh look, I got my sound effects. I don't know where they went.
Yeah, Rena, come on. Where's the horn?
Hold on, I
Where's
gotta
the?
find my horns. Hold on,
Come
wait.
on, man.
Where they at? Oh man. That would have been perfect timing. But anyway, so I did a speech and I was talking about how getting an award like this is so critical, especially for Black people, because it is a sign of evidence. It's not just a plaque, it's evidence. It's
Mm,
evidence that this is possible. And I was talking about how it's critical that more Black people become entrepreneurs, because the more entrepreneurs there are, the more access we have. The more access we have, the more relationships we build. The more relationships we build, the more we can circulate the dollar. Okay? It's
yep,
very
yep,
critical when I'm in a lot of rooms. I'm in a lot of rooms that don't look like me. Okay? I'm in a
yep,
lot of rooms
yep.
that got a lot of money. But what I realize is there's not a lot of me in those rooms. You know why? Because the people who look like me don't have the what? They don't have the access.
No.
They
And
don't have the access.
entrepreneurship is a path to
And
access.
entrepreneurship is a pathway to the access so that you
Yes.
can be the evidence. I said on stage, I said, the reason why they have chambers, Black chambers, is because entrepreneurship ain't equal. If everybody
Mm,
had the same opportunities for funding, to get money, to be represented, there would be no need for chambers.
no.
But chambers exist. Black Chamber of Commerce,
Yes,
Black
yes,
all the
yes.
Black chambers. But the reason why they exist is to level the playing field.
Yep.
Is to open up doors to give access to entrepreneurs. So it's critical. When I tell you, KD, being an entrepreneur for me is not even about making money. It wasn't never, especially now. It wasn't
Yeah.
that before, but especially now. It's not about making money for me. I know that the more I show up as evidence, the more
Yeah.
I can be access to provide additional access to other entrepreneurs. And then when you look around, it's very melanated. And the
Yes.
more melanated it is, the more other opportunities we're going to give to other people.
Exactly.
So because the people at the top, they don't really look like us. So they're going to
No.
help their own for the most part. And it's just the way of the land. But if there's more of us, we
Yep.
also want to help our own.
Yeah. And what that does psychologically, subconsciously, it becomes familiar to our mind.
Yes.
So we when they see you, they feel like, well, I belong.
It's evidence.
Yes.
Evidence. Do
Yes.
you know? Listen, I be having to correct people when they. I do so many interviews, and you know what? Most of the interviews ask me, "How does it feel to be a black-owned business?" And it's almost like they don't even see it all the time, so they gotta ask me crazy ass questions. Why are you asking a white business this?
Yeah. How does it feel to? Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
But it's funny because that's a consistent ask. It's consistently
it's a
asked. People
consistent
always
ask.
ask you that.
It's just consist all the time. That's the main question. How does it
Yeah.
feel to be a black woman raising a multi? How about you ask me how does it feel to be a woman raising, growing a multi-million-dollar company? As a woman, I'll tell you, I'm hormonal all
Yeah.
the time. As an entrepreneur, it's hard all the time. I think that sometimes we accept the marginalization of what people define us to be. Like you don't
Yeah.
put your thoughts and feelings on me. Yes, I'm a
No.
black woman, but I'm also, in addition, not but, in addition, I'm also successful. I'm also a mother. I'm also a leader. I'm also all of these things. Don't just put your reduction on me because of where your capacity can go.
Yes.
Because they be so shocked that they see this level of excellence and they can't believe that it looked like this.
Exactly.
So I believe
Yeah.
that me as an entrepreneur stand in the gap as a bridge because what I'm building is a universal brand. Okay? And building a universal brand has no color.
No.
It does not. I don't care where you're from. I don't care whatever your socioeconomic background is. I don't care how old you are. I don't care about none of that. What I care about is the fact that I can bring all types of different people together for one reason in the name of helping them reimagine something. And when you can do that, that
It's over.
to me is the ultimate level of success because you can
So
bring all people together. Why do you think?
yes.
Let's give me some examples. I want to hear from you. Give me people who have created universal brands that have been able to bring all people together. I'll go first. Oprah, you next.
Michael Jordan.
Oh, that's a good one.
I hit you.
You hit me. You hit me. Oh, that was a good one. You had that one in the tuck.
I hit
You
you.
had
Oh
that
yeah.
one in the tuck. You had that
Yeah.
one.
I hit you over the head.
You hit me
Yoo-hoo.
over the
I
head.
hit you over the head. I hit you over the
I'll give you
head.
another one. Me next. Mariah Carey.
Hmm. Can I say something to you?
Go ahead.
It's so funny. So I now
Oh, somebody said Michael Jackson. How do we skip that? Michael Jackson, yes.
but because Michael too far gone.
Michael's so damn far gone. You don't even count Michael. Rest in peace.
We can't
Okay.
even yeah, you don't even it's like saying this. You say who?
Prince.
Oh yeah, of course.
Universal brand.
Okay. So
LeBron James. Universal brand.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Barack Obama.
Universal brand. Yeah. Keep going, because I'm
It's
gonna
your
drop a
turn.
book
You go.
on you.
You go.
Okay.
Go ahead. Your turn. What
So-
you got?
Wait a minute.
Beyonce. Look, they give me the answer. Beyonce. Universal brand.
Eddie
Yes.
Murphy.
Shaquille.
Eddie Mur-
Nelly, I'm about to
Eddie
come through this
Murphy.
phone. Shaquille O'Neal. Why did we say him first? Universal brand.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. Universal brand.
Universal brand.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who
Magic
else?
Johnson.
I'm about to punch you. Magic Johnson is a universal fucking brand. What are we talking about? What? What are we talking about?
Yeah. Hey, listen.
Universal brands. So in
Yes.
2020, in 2026, are you just gonna be nimble and just build a little brand, or are you gonna build a universal brand?
Ooh. Are you going to build a universal brand?
Like, I don't know about you, but I'm trying to build a universal brand.
Hey.
I want everybody to consume what it is that I have.
You want to, and I'm going to tell you the research that tells that it's possible. I've researched, they said that at one point, they said the Motown Records logo was just as popular as McDonald's logo. Everybody, no matter what your background is, people love the old Diana Ross music, Smokey
Diana
Robinson.
Ross, Universal brand.
Universal brand.
What?
Yes. A big universal brand.
Richard
Stevie
Pryor,
Wonder.
Universal brand. Stevie Wonder, Universal brand.
Yeah.
Universal.
Universal. The
Beatles. I was about to say, let me hop to the other side. Jimmy Fallon, Universal brand.
Yeah. U2, Universal brand.
Universal brand.
Yeah. Big brand. Paul McCartney.
Biggie Smalls,
Universal brand. Facts.
This is how we do it.
Man, listen.
Universal.
Montel Jordan. Listen.
You know he married me and Derek.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. That song is in space.
You know what else? You know what else? Whatever song is a universal brand, you're gonna laugh. I swag and I serve. They'll watch me swag and serve.
Of course it is. They got like 500. They got like 4 billion views on YouTube.
Universal brand.
Yeah, yeah. I swag and I surf and yes. When that come on in every house, every college, every church, everybody snaps in line. Yes.
And guess what else people do? That's a universal brand. Nut if you butt, right? Nut.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Universal brand.
Those things don't go away.
Things that make everybody move, no matter who you are, no matter where you come from.
When you hear it, you already know what to do.
When you hear it, you already know what to do. So in 2026, are you going to build a universal brand?
I got one for you.
What you got?
Growing up, it's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie, woogie.
You know. You gotta know it.
It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie.
Yeah, show it. Man.
You can play that anywhere.
Wait a minute. Whitney Houston.
Oh man, I'm gonna hang up on you.
Universal brand.
Oh man.
John B. Universal brand.
Babyface.
Good night. Good night. Babyface is a universal brand.
Yes.
Babyface is a universal brand.
Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is a universal brand.
He's a universal brand.
Who else is a universal brand? Ashton Kutcher is a
universal
brand.
Yes.
Ooh, Frenchie organization. I'm about to come through this phone. Steve Harvey. How we miss Steve Harvey? That's the biggest goddamn universal brand. Okay.
Hey, yo.
That's the biggest universal brand. What are we talking about?
I don't know how we missed that one.
How did we miss Steve Harvey? What? That's the biggest universal brand there is.
So, now let's think about this. These people represent Journey.
Yeah.
They represent the journey. Yo, it's so crazy
Hold up.
because,
Tyler Perry. I
oh
always say
man,
Tyler
bye.
Perry. Tyler Perry. Slutty Vegan is a universal brand, okay?
It
Facts.
is universal brand.
Like, yes.
Hey, Derek.
He stepped up.
Oh. Yo, you wanna know what's crazy though? Let's go back to Michael Jordan for a second.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I think at this point his logo is just as famous as McDonald's.
Snoop Dogg. How? How did we miss Snoop Dogg? Cartisha, get in here, girl.
We tripping.
We tripping.
Yeah,
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg.
Dogg is an icon.
What's the, Martha Stewart is a universal brand. What are we
Oh
doing?
man. Yes.
So what does it take to build a universal brand? Let's talk about that.
Oh, Jessica Simpson.
Ooh, Jessica
Ooh.
Simpson is a universal brand. Jessica Simpson is
Her
a
shoes are still inside the store.
Tupac is a universal brand.
Yes.
Jermaine Dupri is a universal brand.
Yes. Missy Elliott.
So you get it.
Yeah.
You get it. So what does it take to build a universal brand? Inquiring minds want to know.
Patience.
Okay, what else?
Consistency.
Okay.
Truth.
Okay.
Patience, consistency, and truth. Meaning that you get to show up as you are.
Mm-hmm.
You get to operate in whatever that gift, whatever that calling, whatever it is that made you special. You get to operate. So if I can give you an example, Snoop Dogg is the same person on every set. Different camera, different set, same person.
Mm.
And you like him no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Shaquille O'Neal, different set, different cameras, same person.
Mm.
I can look at him on a Geico commercial. I just seen him in Best Buy. I can see him on a General commercial.
And the same
He's the
person.
same old person.
Mm-hmm.
And you accept it.
Mm-hmm.
Steve Harvey, he can put on a suit. He can be on wherever he at. He could be on his game show. He's the same person. You still accept him.
That's good.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
When you talk about uh, um, legends and people are who are iconic, they get to be themselves.
Ooh.
Think about it. They get to be themselves.
Mm-hmm.
All of the people who are great, Stevie Wonder,
Mm-hmm.
he came in as a young kid with a disability. Stevie got to be himself.
Mm-hmm.
All,
Somebody said they also have access, and it goes back to my point.
yeah.
Why access is so important. This is why these people who have created billion-dollar brands and who have created universal brands have been able to create a level of access. You know why? Because, damn, this is about to get so deep, and a lot of people might not understand what I'm about to say. They represent a safe space. Think about that for a second. Every name that we just said, whether white or black, they feel safe.
Yes.
They feel like home.
Okay.
You
Let me
don't
give you.
love them for the color of their skin. You don't love them for the credentials. You love them for who they are.
I'm gonna prove what you said is true. You said they feel at home, right?
They make you feel
Look at this.
safe. Yeah. They make you feel safe.
Michael Jordan.
Listen,
At home.
2026, it's time to build the universal brand.
Mm.
It is time to build the universal brand. Whatever it is that you're doing, it is time to build a universal brand that everybody can consume. Even if it's a black owned business that has a black owned niche. Create it where everybody can consume it some way somehow. If they can't consume it for themselves, they love it that much that they want to get it for their black friends. If it's a black owned business with a black niche. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep. 2026, energy is the currency.
Ooh.
Energy opens doors to access.
Mm-hmm.
You got to show up and you got to be your walking billboard.
Yeah.
You got to show up. You got to show up with the kind of energy that just unlocks doors with no key. Where
Ooh.
people just, when you walk in the room, they go, I don't know why. Something told me to come over here and talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I feel I need to shake your hand. I don't know why, but I feel like we need to connect
Mm-hmm.
because it's your energy.
Yeah. You know, I feel it. Listen, I could be around somebody, and if the energy ain't right, I gotta remove myself. Like
That's
I
that
can't.
gift.
It's a but having that level of discernment, everybody got it. You just gotta tap into it. But I be
Yeah.
telling people, entrepreneurship is a spiritual game.
Oh,
It
man.
is a spiritual game. This is a spiritual game we playing.
Oh, boy.
This ain't entrepreneurship is not just about money. It is a spiritual game. And
You
let me
getting
tell you
deep.
why it's spiritual, because your mindset makes you move. Your mindset is your thinking. How you feel affects your thinking. Think about, I need to go on a diet. I need to start working out. You be so lazy with it sometimes, and then your mind, you make up in your mind that you are going to do that thing, and then once your mind is made up,
Mm, you
then
gone.
then you're gone. So when I say it's
Yes.
spiritual, it's coming from here
Yes.
because it goes to your mind. God is
Yes.
right here.
Yes.
Through your mind, through your mindset, that is when you can or cannot execute.
Yep. Yep.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's, yep. So basically what you're saying is that people hold more power than they think they do.
Yes.
You have to make your mind up that you want to do something.
Yeah.
And once you are one in alignment with your thoughts, then you create this spiritual effect we call movement.
Yes. That's why entrepreneurship is a spiritual game.
Yeah.
Listen, the reason why I have been able to get so many things done so fast because I make up in my mind and we get it done. How many things I done told you I'm working on that I've already done? We already got speaking engagements
You
done, contracts done. It's a decision
three
that you make.
in 3 seconds you
In three
go.
seconds, everything
Yeah.
I say I'm gonna do, I do.
Yeah, because if you don't do it in 3 seconds, what comes behind that is negativity.
Yeah. And you
You
start talking yourself
understand
out of it.
you understand that if you say, yo, I'm gonna go and start this, you gotta activate it right now.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta take the steps. Man, you know how many people have talked themselves out of greatness?
Entrepreneurship is spiritual activation.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's
It-
spiritual, and then once you master the spiritual, now it's time to activate.
I think entrepreneurship is the closest we ever come to when they say life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Of course. Do you know when I was a kid, I used to say, I'm gonna make it, I'm gonna be a star, I'm gonna be a billionaire, I'm gonna do all that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
When I was a kid,
You spoke your pathway into
I have
existence.
lived my wildest dream. I don't know how many people in the world could say their wildest dream has come true. My wildest dream in life has come true.
Yeah. Because you called it out.
Because I called it out. I spoke it. That's what I'm telling you. It's a
Yeah.
spiritual game.
Yeah.
It is a spiritual game.
You know, it's crazy how many people who are walking around with thoughts on their mind, and these are actually thoughts that could set them free. They won't even speak it out.
I am a Sagittarius. Lena, how you know? We both Sagittarius on this phone.
Yeah.
My birthday was December 8th. I just had a birthday. Yeah. Oh, somebody said you've been through a lot and still going. A lot is an understatement. When I tell you this Netflix documentary, this next book, this next chapter, listen,
Hey, it's giving Michelin.
my next chapter is given Michelin star energy, 5-star energy, honey. It is fine
Yeah.
dining through and through. Fine
Oh
dining.
man.
Listen, but this is why this is so good because this is the community that I'm building. So, by the way, for the people who don't know, I am finally building my digital community that is going to be private for people like this thinkers, people who want better, who want the best, who want to build universal brands, who want to create something that the world will recognize and remember for the rest of the time that we have left on this earth realm. And it's called the Pinky Effect. And I'm so excited, Katie. You know I've been talking to you about this. I'm so excited about it because um, to do this, I'm like, all right, what kind of community do I want to build? I don't want to build a community where people just got access to templates. Like, that's cool. You'll get your little templates. You'll get your little da da da. But I want to be able to do this. We have conversations like this, and I can bring my creative friends and have conversations, and we talk and we build and we learn. Like, that is the kind of organization that I'm trying to build in my community. So you can come and you can get that motivation, like how we talked about in that spiritual house that we just described, right? Like, that is what the Pinky Effect is going to be. And if y'all are interested in getting on a wait list, go to my DM on Instagram and type birthday in my DM, and then it's going to send you a message to be on the wait list. But KD, you know I'm about to knock it out the park with this.
Hey, listen. Here's the thing. It's a necessity.
Of course.
People
Of
need it.
course. Yeah.
You know, people need it, and it's about time, and the time is now.
The time is now. You know why the time is now? I think I was telling you this earlier. I've gotten so many wins, and I've also gotten so many losses. I know what it feels like to win really big. I know what it feels like to lose really big. I know what it feels like to win again really big. So when I tell you I got range, I'm like a coloring book.
And you also know what it feels like to come back
Yeah.
in a big way.
Listen to me. So there's nobody that I won't relate to.
Yeah.
I'll relate to everybody. I'll relate to the mothers. I'll relate to daughters, to sisters, to people who've grown companies, for people who had to restructure, for people who have won big, who've lost big. Like, I've learned so much by my journey that I can save so many people from making the wrong mistakes just because of what I've been through. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know what's so crazy? It's crazy how we go through things, right? And you know how you just waiting for the smoke to clear.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, life is all about what did you get in that smoky season?
Ooh, that's good.
What did you get
What
in
did you
that
get in
smoky
the
season?
smoky season? Okay.
Everybody's waiting for the smoke to clear, but what happened to you in that season where you couldn't see clear because you were surrounded in the smoke?
Mm.
What did you get out of this smoky season? Everybody say, "Man, let's just wait for the smoke to clear." No. Sometimes it's not about waiting for the smoke to clear, it's
No,
about
send me a
taking
DM.
in.
No, that's good. Keep going. That's good.
You understand? Sometimes it's about taking in that smoke in that season.
Mm.
What are you getting from this in that moment, in that season?
Listen.
So if you so what I get from you is when you was in the midst of that smoke, you realize about 5 to 10 things. You realize that for one, it's for a reason that it happened to you.
Mm-hmm.
For two, you realize that in order for me to be who I called out when I was young,
Mm-hmm.
I need to be able to handle any situation.
Listen, let me tell you what God showed me in the midst of the smoke.
Oh my goodness. What God showed me in the midst of the smoke.
Listen,
That's a
God,
speech.
what God showed me in the midst of the smoke is He taught me how to see when nobody else could in the smoke.
Oh
He
man.
taught me how to see through the smoke. So while it
I'm done.
felt like I was suffering, while it felt like I was going through the hardest time of my life, God was really just making my eyes clear. So now every single situation that I go through, whenever it's smoky, whenever it's bad, I can always still see clear. I will
Yes.
always see clear. I said it
Yes.
the other day. I
You
said,
can see clear even when it's foggy outside, even
listen,
when it's
even when
smoky
it's
outside.
foggy, I can see. While everybody else is trying to figure out what's going on, I can see. My vision is, I got 2020. I can see
Yeah.
everything. So
Yes.
now when those days get smoky, I can see so clear because I already know what the answer to the problem is. Guess what the
Yes.
answer to the problem is? God.
Yes.
Do you understand? So my
Yeah.
vision remains clear even through those smoky times.
Yes.
Like,
So when the smoke cleared, it was already clear for you, but when the smoke cleared, it became clear to the people who was watching you in the
listen
smoke.
to me. Listen, it's smoky right now, KD.
Yeah.
It's smoky right now, but guess what? I'm
Uh,
so
I'm,
clear.
I think I'm gonna hang up.
Listen to
So
me.
wait a minute. What you just said something that's so profound. I want you to think about what you just said. The people who are all in, the people who refuse to give up, the people who believe that there's greatness inside, and the people who believe and know that they've been called to be great, the people who know that they've been set apart, it's still smoky, but we still can see.
Yes. But God needed to do that early so whenever I'm through the smoke, I'm going to always be able to see. And that's what separates the people who are just good and the people who are going to make change in the world. You understand what I'm saying?
Boy,
I
that
got
was
to tell
deep.
y'all a funny story. I have to tell y'all a funny story. My team said not to say it, not to tell this story out loud. But you know what? I'm an open book. And the shit is so fucking funny, y'all. I got to tell y'all. So I get a call from somebody that I did business with in the past, right? They said that they wanted to meet with me. I'm like, okay, cool. We can meet. You want to talk before? Somebody in the past. And they said that they wanted to meet with me. And I was like, sure, you can come over to my house. Then this is a business relationship, never been a personal relationship, business relationship. And they said that they wanted to meet at Starbucks.
They what?
I'm gonna say that for my community. I'm gonna say that story. When I say this shit, it's gonna blow your mind. I gotta save it for the community. It's so good. But anyway, Universal Brand, KD.
Yeah.
Universal
Listen,
Brand.
man.
No, don't send me a DM on TikTok. I'm still new to TikTok. Send me a DM on Instagram. Find me on IG. Because I'm looking for a community manager for the community. It's already built out. I built it out. You know
You know
why?
what's another universal brand?
What?
DoorDash.
Okay. DoorDash is a universal brand. You know, I did business with DoorDash before.
Yes. The owner.
Yeah.
Now that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah. 2026, man. We build a universal
Listen.
brands.
And here's another thing, y'all. For 2026, don't waste any time trying to convince anybody. We're not convincing nobody in 2026.
Can we talk about that for a second? Because I'm gonna be vulnerable right now. So
Yeah.
I have not. Oh, thank you. Like my hair? Thank you. I need to get it done. I need to get it cut. But you know what? I've been reading up on how show up online authentically as you are. So I'm like, okay, here I am. Okay, so this is what you get. I don't know if it's I got a hair appointment tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna do that. But
Hey,
anyway,
yo, you couldn't be more authentic than to have you had the baby bottle on the desk.
listen. Okay, here we are. But you know what? And so now I'm gonna talk to everybody on here. So I've been coming into this content creation and like showing up more online. I've always been very private. When people meet me in person, and you know this, Katie, they be like, "Oh damn, I didn't realize you was that dope," and I didn't realize that you be building like that and your intellect. People really don't know that part because all they know is, "Hey, ma, can you give me some water, please?" all they know is just business. You understand what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They don't really see these conversations because I do these on stage when I do my keynote speaking engagements and all that stuff. So I
Yep.
decided that I was going to start showing up more online because I have a message to give. And it was really hard at first for me, to be honest. And I'm not a shy person, but I'm like, ugh, getting on live and talking to myself and just having people chat in the comments, it was a little weird for me. But I really have gotten over that fear. Can you believe at my big age, getting over that fear is still like an everyday working thing. Like it's not like you just get over fear and that's it. Like you have to overcome fear all of the time. All of the time. So now the more and more I'm getting on live, I'm getting more comfortable. This is easier to do. And like I'm able to be myself and do what I do off camera, but now doing it on camera. And I love that for me. Like I'm so proud of me. And if
Yeah, you
y'all want
said,
to see more of this, let me know. Drop it in the comments if y'all want to see more of this. If this is the energy that y'all like and that y'all need.
and you said something about fear is a process. It's a process. It's a
Thank you.
getting over fear is a process. It's not something that happens instantly. You know what's crazy? If you look at it like this, you know how you say you getting better and better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it crazy, amazing how we are as human beings? If you practice something enough,
Mm-hmm.
what you once fears becomes second nature.
Mm-hmm.
That's why people who travel a lot, traveling is second nature. But people who don't move enough, they become stuck. It takes them more energy to get up and go somewhere than somebody that's always on the move.
Mm.
Because you're training your body because you're moving.
Oh, that's
If
good.
you if you sit still, your fears increase. When you get in the race, your fears decrease because if you stay in the race, you're constantly moving. You're
Mm-hmm.
building a different routine. Fear hides in stillness.
Ooh. Fear hides in stillness. That's
Yes, when you
ooh.
stop, when you're stuck, when you keep overthinking and you don't move, you need to get to the job interview. You need to get on a plane and go somewhere. You need to go to a different state to do certain things. You need to switch this. Fear blends right there with stillness. You stuck.
Mm-hmm. That was
And
a
guess what
bar.
takes
They
over
said
then?
that's a bar. That was a
Yeah,
bar.
yeah. Because what takes over that at that point is your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind starts to race, all of these things because you're not moving. Think about what you said. When you come up with an idea within 3 seconds, you got to execute it
Mm-hmm.
because you know what's coming behind that. If you don't,
Yeah.
you know what's coming behind that. You can't come up with something and wait a week and say, all right, that was a good. No, 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 no. If you're not moving on that within a certain period of time, fear and those negative thoughts will greet you at your front door.
Somebody said fear is temporary, regret is permanent. That is a bar.
Yeah,
Fear is temporary, regret is permanent. Yes, it is.
yeah. But all of them are cousins. They all cousins to each other
Yeah.
because sometimes fear opens the door to regret.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I know this, fear opens the door to regret.
Fear opens the door to regret. Regret. That's good.
Because if I'm afraid to go and take an opportunity, and then guess what? Then I passed that opportunity because I was afraid. Now, when I come back home, I'm going to have regret because my mind is going to be racing, saying, "What would have happened if you would have went?"
That's why you just got to do it.
You
And
got to
you're
do it.
you're scared. You know
Yeah.
what I say? There's something that there's like I always have these philosophies within myself, and I call it beautiful fear. It's something
Mm.
like there's a challenge that like I challenge myself every single day, and it's a beautiful fear because it's beautiful but it's scary at the same time.
Yeah.
It's beautiful but it's scary at the same time. But once you conquer that thing, it feels so good. Once
Oh,
you
it's
conquer it,
wonderful.
it feels so good.
Because at the end of the day, what's the worst thing that can happen? Nothing. You fail.
That's it. And then when you fail, guess what you get to do? You get to start all over
You
again.
get to start all over again.
It's the
And but
life
this time,
cycle.
you're starting all over with more knowledge, more insight.
Yeah.
You get more from failing sometimes.
Listen, what? That's a bar. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
You remember when we was younger and we saw old people and they had so much wisdom? You know
Oh,
why they
man.
had so much wisdom?
Mm,
Because they failed and they
mm,
learned and they started
mm,
over and they
mm.
failed and they learned and they started over. So now they have the experience.
I'm a drop a bomb on you. And they took a lot of losses.
And they took a lot of losses. So now they're wise beyond their year. It makes sense now. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older, but now I'm like, damn, I got so much wisdom because of the level of experience, lived experience that I have in life. So when I see people who are just starting entrepreneurship and they want to do all these things and they want to do 10 million things at once, I'm like, slow down. Slow down. I've been there, done that. Not even projecting my fears, but I have lived experiences and I can help you cut out a lot of the red tape. When I tell you wisdom, money can't buy wisdom.
No. Wisdom has to
Money
come through
cannot
life.
buy wisdom.
No. And you can't, and here's the thing about wisdom. You can trick people with smarts, but you can't trick people with wisdom.
Ooh.
The difference is you can be smart from reading a book. Wisdom comes with a different type of energy, a different type of, uh, it comes from a different emotional connection.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell when someone has wisdom versus just knowledge.
Yes. Yes. Because wisdom is quiet.
Mm. Hey, yo, you need to get one of those bells that go ding, 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 ding,
I have
ding,
it. Hold on, I gotta find it.
ding, ding. Yo.
Listen.
Every time somebody drops something profound, you go ding, 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 ding.
Wisdom is not loud.
No. No.
Humility and wisdom was in the same class.
Oh, man.
What?
Mm. Man.
Humility and wisdom are in the same class.
Man, listen. Let me tell you. I think it should be mandatory that before anybody starts anything, you need to go and push it where maybe at the colleges or wherever somewhere that people register with what you're doing. Because it's very important for in this day and time. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Yeah, you gotta drop that more.
No, but you said something. You said what you say about stillness, fear?
Fear hides behind stillness. Yeah. Yeah. Remember when we went in your old neighborhood and you was like, dang man, these people stuck. It was like, man, it's people since you grew up. It's like if I go in my neighborhood, it's gonna be people around there that still ain't left the steps yet.
Yep. Ooh, hold up. I got something. You want to be great? You got to leave the steps. You got to get off the step.
I think I'm going to get off there. I think we're going to end this call. Yeah. Hey, look, y'all people, we from Baltimore. If you sitting on them steps,
listen to me.
That's man, that's dark.
You got to get off the step. You want to be great, you have to get off the step. Let me break it down. Okay, there is something in our community. When you on the step is a place where you can sit, you fellowship, you watch the cars go by, you watch people walk by, you watch life happen, and you just sitting and you watching life happen. Back to back, you just watching life happen. You remember back in the day, you used to sit on the porch, you'd be like, red car, green car, that's my car, I got that car. And you just watching cars go by, you watching life happen, bus go by, you watching life happen. And that's the same thing when you think about entrepreneurship. Are you going to get off the step? Are you going to sit and watch everybody go by and be great while you sitting there waiting, thinking that something is going to happen for you? You got to get up off the step. You got to get off the step. You want to be great? Get your ass off the step. Do the work. Study. Research. Get
Listen,
off the step.
get off the steps.
Listen to me.
Yo,
Y'all
them
gotta
steps. Hey, yo, them steps. Them
Listen.
steps, if you ain't careful, they will hold you down.
What?
Yo, them steps is real.
You gotta get off the step. Everybody don't know how to get off the step.
They don't even realize all you gotta do is take a step.
Ooh!
You gotta take a step
Hold
to
on,
get
wait,
off the
where's my
steps.
sound effect? In order to get off the step, all you gotta do is take a step.
It's that simple.
It's what? That's it.
Just take a step. But some kind of way in
You gotta
between
take a
sitting
step.
on the step and wanting to take a step, they get lost in that in between. It's them thoughts that kick in that tell them that if you take a step, you might lose your seat on the step. What if it doesn't work? You can't come back.
Somebody said, facts, I'm notorious for staying on the steps. You gotta get off the steps.
Gotta get off the steps. If you ride around in a lot of communities, you see people that's been sitting on the steps way too long.
Yes. You look pretty.
That's a real issue though, man.
Yeah, you got to get damn. When I say that was an analogy out of this world, because anybody that has grew up in a poor to middle class community, you understand what it means when I
The
say
steps.
the steps. Everybody
Yeah.
would come outside and sit on the step. You and your neighbors, everybody sit down and watch the world pass you by, literally and
Yes.
figuratively.
Yes. That's real talk.
But some
That's
people
real
don't make
talk.
it off the steps. There's some people
No.
till this day. You seen on the step when you was little, they still sitting on them steps till this day.
Facts. That's real talk.
Till this day.
Facts. You ain't lying. It's real.
You got to get off the steps.
Just
And
take
that
a
was speaking
step.
metaphoric. Listen. All you got to do is take the first step, and you halfway there.
Take a step. Take a step, man.
You got to take a step.
So and just don't be afraid to do the work. You know, I think people just being uncomfortable. I think people are afraid of being uncomfortable. For some people, that's a scary thing to be uncomfortable. To create a life that holds you back, but to try to fathom a life that sets you free makes some people uncomfortable. So they rather stay where they are than to take the risk to be set free.
Man, that's real. This was great. We gotta do this.
Amen.
We gotta do this again. Did y'all enjoy this? If y'all enjoyed this, write some comments. Let me see if y'all enjoyed this. This was good. What did we call this? The phone call?
Your phone call.
This is the phone call, ladies and gentlemen. And if you enjoyed this, I am building my community. And if you want to be a part of that community, go to my Instagram DM1 and tell me how you enjoyed the live, and then type birthday, and an automatic link is going to come to add you to the wait list to be a part of the Pinky Effect. This is not a regular community where you get templates and downloads. This ain't that. We're doing this with my different friends in different industries, and we're building and having authentic experiences and really talking about life. So I hope y'all enjoy this. We're going to do it again tomorrow. But
Hey y'all, we out of here.
2026 is Universal Brands. Hold on, I got to add my applause. This is good. Bye. I call you tomorrow.
All right, peace.
All right, bye. All right, we signing off. This was good. I really hope y'all enjoyed this. I cannot wait to launch. I can't wait to launch my live. I mean my Okay, I can't wait to launch my digital community. Send me a DM if you enjoyed this live. Come talk to me. I actually read them. And write birthday so that you can get on the wait list for my community. It's going to be phenomenal. All right, I'm signing out. Bye, y'all. I'll talk to you in a bit.